So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear, passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So things are underway. That'll be a throw-in. Paredes. De Paul. And he's been shifted off it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Dembele! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. De Paul did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Rabiot, first quarter of an hour gone. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. No goals as yet. And it's Rabiot. He's in a great position. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. France have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. They've played it short. Header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Tchouaméni plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Paul. Messi. And it's been played through. De Paul gets flagged offside. McAllister.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Camavinga. Rabiot. Shifted it to the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's in on goal! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And that's going to be a booking. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Wonderful save by Martinez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, played through for the wide man. No, that's been intercepted. Chouameni. And it's Hernandez. Camavinga. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. And he's certainly onside here. Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Número 10, Messi.
Argentina have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappé. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Montiel getting this one clear. That has not gone well. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. He'll try from distance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And he can clear it away. Montiel, back towards the middle. For De Paul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a good-looking delivery. He's there and gets it away. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Argentina leading by 1 at the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Argentina have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Argentina currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Mbappé is onto this. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tagliafico. He's shifting through the gears here. Olise purring through the gears. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get it through? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Argentina are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And he's had it nicked away. De Paul being hunted in packs.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
And he's straight offside. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He has found a way through. Pass is just off target.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Pinches it off him. Doué. Tagliafico herring after the ball here. And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Camavinga just eases him off the ball. Alvarez, and the shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressure from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Think through. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Koundé. And it's Doué. Camavinga. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rabiot. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Alvarez. Tries to pass it through. And he will tries a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
Argentina find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here. Now it's McAllister. Gonzalez with the... Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself.
Se está realizando un cambio.
France can make their change now with a break in play. Zaire Emery. And it's Gendouzi. And Upamecano. Hernandez finding himself in space. He's got away. Hangs in a cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Argentina are coasting towards victory. Tagliafico making good progress. Into the last 5 minutes. Dembele picks it up out wide. Now the delivery. Bullish header! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So could they be onto something here? Otamendi. Tagliafico. And it's McAllister.
Se van a jugar 4
4
minutos de
added minutes on the board.
compensación.
He's had a shot! Chouameni and Zaire Emery. Martinez. Montiel. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. McAllister. Tagliafico. And the shot! And with that, the end. Argentina are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players